Right. Good evening, Lamai. So today we are going to start the session from shape of PPC. So here when it comes to shape of PPC, as you can see, this is the topic that we have to start. Shape of the production possibility curve. When it comes to shape of PPC, depends on the marginal opportunity cost. Actually, we know what is the marginal opportunity cost now. Marginal opportunity cost mean uh, the foregone amount from one good when the production increase from another good by one amount, right? That means if one production increase by one unit, what is the foregone amount from other production? That is what we identified as marginal opportunity cost, right? So here, shape of the PPC depends on the marginal opportunity cost. That's a good point. In other words, slope of the production possibility curve. Actually, marginal opportunity cost represent what? Slope of the PPC, right? Marginal opportunity cost represent slope of the PPC. There are three shapes of production possibility curves. First one, straight line, as you can see here. This is the straight line. First one is the straight line production possibility curve, right? So straight line represent what? Constant opportunity cost. Here, it represents the constant opportunity cost. So this first picture from the left side is present constant opportunity cost situation. Then here, slope of the opportunity cost is constant. As we can see, there is a slope which is constant. So constant opportunity cost represent a constant slope, right? So second one, concave to the origin PPC. Concave to the origin PPC means the opportunity cost is getting increased little by little, right? So here opportunity cost is getting increased, and also slope is getting increasing. When the slope is also getting increasing, we can identify it as increasing opportunity cost. And the third one is convex to the origin production possibility curve. Here the third picture. Here second picture is the concave to the origin, right? Which represent here increasing opportunity cost, right? Concave to the concave to the origin curve. And the last one is convex to the origin PPC, that is out of the syllabus actually. So it is represent decreasing opportunity cost, but no need to keep in mind because it is out of the syllabus. So here there are two types of opportunity cost. Initially we can identify, that is straight line PPC with constant opportunity cost and concave to the origin PPC with increasing opportunity cost. Those are the two types of production possibility curves that I can see, right? Here, straight line PPC, concave to the origin PPC. Third one is convex to the origin PPC. As you can see, it is the convex. It is here origin. This is the origin. And here convex to the origin. Convex shape mean uttala, right? Here, if origin is here, 0, so it is uttala හැඩයක් තියෙන්නේ. That means convex, right here. But the most of time, examiner will ask the second scenario, concave to the origin PPC. That means here origin. When you look at from the origin, it is concave to the origin. That means avatala, right? So when you study The types of mirrors, I think you have studied convex and concave mirrors, right? So the similar type in here, but keep in mind here, I is at the origin, not the outside of the PPC. Actually, I is at the origin, at the zero of the PPC, right? So these are the three production possibility curves, but most importantly, two types of curves. For only first two need to identify, right? So then next one, we come to the first one, that means concave to straight line, right? Here straight line production possibility curve, that means constant opportunity cost. The slope is constant. As we know, at the every point on the PPC, the slope remain constant, right? So here, constant opportunity cost. Constant opportunity cost, which represent a straight line production possibility curve, right? Why we choose straight line? Because on a straight line, slope is constant. On a straight line, slope is constant, which means because slope, we know slope represents the marginal opportunity cost. Here, marginal opportunity cost also constant. Right? So that's the thing. Right. So this is the constant opportunity cost. When it comes to constant opportunity cost, we can identify the opportunity cost remain constant, which means what does opportunity cost remain constant here? When the economy is produced on the PPC, produce or producing when the economy is producing on the PPC, on the PPC, when one production increase, when one production increasing, one production increasing in similar quantities, in similar quantities, in similar quantities, the foregone amount from other production, foregone amount from other production remain constant, remain constant. That is the constant opportunity cost. Let me explain this to you. Here, let's say this is the X production, X good, and this is the Y good. Here Y good. When the production is similarly getting increased, when the production is similarly getting increased, right? Here increasing amount remain constant. Increasing amount remain constant. 10, 20, 30, 40. As you can see, increasing amount remain constant. When the increasing amount, the one production Y good increasing constantly, the foregone amount from the other good. How to identify the foregone amount? Here, when one production increasing by 0 to 10, good Y production increasing by 10 units, 0 to 10, the foregone amount from here A to B, the production is moving from A to B. When one production increasing from 10 units to the other production is getting reduced, similarly here 5 units. When the second here Y production increasing again by 10 units, 10 to 20. Again it is getting increasing by 10 units, 10 to 20. As you can see here, B will be shift to C. Now again the foregone amount remain constant 5 units. So it is getting reduced by 5 by 5. Right? Then again the production increasing C to D from 10 units. Again the production is getting increased 10 units from C to D. So it means here production, X production is reduced by 5 units. X production is reduced by 5 more units. Right? So that is the constant opportunity cost. If we draw another PPC for representing that, right here, look at this. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50. Right, as you can see, it is getting increasing 10 by 10. So here 5 by 5, because it was reduced by 5 by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, like this. So here we can depict the initial point where here X goods, and here Y goods. Let's say initial point is producing 25 amount of X goods with 10 amount of Y goods. So here we can depict it on this point A, right? The point A represent 25 units of X good with 0 Y goods, right? So initial point is depict 25 units of X good and 0 Y good. So when it comes to second point here, 20 units of X with the combination of 10 units of Y, right? So here B, 20 units of X with 10 units of Y, here B can be identified. Third point is where 15 amount of X good is producing with the combination of 20 units of Y good here. And then 10 units of X good with 30 units of Y good. And again 5 units of X goods with 40 amount of Y goods. And again, when it comes to 50 units of Y goods, 0 amount of X goods are being produced. That means X is not produced. Only here exclusive production is good Y, right? So here as we can depict the point A, B, C, D, E, F, A, B, C, D and F, A, B, C, D, F. So here we can draw the PPC like this. So this is the PPC. So if we draw it again, right, if we analyze the production possibility curve again, as we can see here, the number of Y good production was increased by 10 units initially from A to B. From A to B, Y good production was increased by 10 units. Then if we look at A to B, here you can see a reduction of X goods production by, here reduction is 5 units, right? For 10 units of Y goods, always we have to sacrifice 5 units of X good. Again, the X goods production was increased by 10 units, 10 to 20, that means B to C. Here, again, X goods production is getting reduced by 5 more units, right? Again, 20 to 30, when Y good production increased by 10 more units, 20 to 30, that means C to D. As you can see here, the production C will be reduced to 15 to 10, 5 more units, 5 more units. When here the production increase 30 to 40 by 10 units, and also the production D point will be moved to E point by reducing 5 more units from X production, right? So if we produce exclusively Y production by increasing 10 more units at the F point, as you can see again, these 5 units will be reduced down to 0. So here 5 more units will be reduced. As you can see, every production increase, here Y production increase by 10 units. At every 10 units, here the sacrification of X good was 5 units. So as you can see, here we can identify constant opportunity cost. Why we call here constant opportunity cost? Constant opportunity cost because for every 10 units of Y production, every 10 units of Y production, it was sacrificed 5 units of X production. It was sacrificed 5 units of Y production, sorry, X production. The always it is remain constant. Always it is remain constant, right? So that's what we identified as constant opportunity cost, right? We'll see the tutorial. Here, you have to write it down. constant opportunity cost. Write down. On the PPC, production of one good increased by similar quantities or equal quantities production of other good getting reduced by similar amount. Right? On the PPC, production of one good increased by equal units. Equal units, we'll put units here. That's easy. Production of other goods getting reduced. That means foregone amount. Foregone units are similar amount, right? It is remain constant. So in other words, on the PPC, when one good is increased by here also similar quantities. Similar quantities, put that one too. Output sacrifice from the other good remain constant. Therefore, in this PPC model, slope of the curve marginal opportunity cost always remain same. That means slope remain unchanged. The shape of the PPC becomes a straight line. PPC becomes a straight line. Those are important points that the examiner will check. At any given point on the straight line, PPC opportunity cost remain constant. Then reasons for constant opportunity cost. What are the reasons? Actually, there are three reasons. You can write down by looking at the board, right? Here, what are the reasons? Reasons for constant opportunity cost. When it comes to reasons, first reason, it is actually because of constant opportunity cost. Constant opportunity cost, right? So it was reason for constant opportunity cost. So no need to put this again because this is constant opportunity cost now. So we can put initially first one, utilizing homogeneous resources for the production. That's the first reason. Utilizing homogeneous production. Homogeneous means ideal production, which is the efficiency is equal to each other, right? Utilizing homogeneous resources for the production, and also here resource productivity remain constant. Resource productivity remain constant. Second one. The second reason for the constant opportunity cost is resource efficiency. Efficiency remain constant. Remain constant. Which means resources are perfectly substitutable. Resources are perfectly substitutable to each other. Next one. Third reason is both production process utilizing similar technology. Both production process are utilizing similar technology. Similar technology. Right? Those are the three reasons for constant opportunity cost. Right? So this is the main part. Usually the examiner will check in the exam. So identify three reasons for the constant opportunity cost. First one, utilizing homogeneous resources, which means productivity remain constant. Second one, resources efficiency. The efficiency remain constant between two production. Third one, both production process, that means if the goods are X and Y, both X and Y production process utilizing similar technology. So those are the three reasons for constant opportunity cost, right? Okay, that's the end of constant opportunity cost. Here, what we need to identify, the important points are reasons for constant opportunity cost, and what is constant opportunity cost, how to represent it throughout production possibility curve, right? So that is important one. Then what is constant opportunity cost? That means when on the production process, when one good increase by similar quantities, the foregone amount of the other good remain constant. That is the next one, right? So here, when it comes to constant opportunity cost, slope is constant. That is important. Marginal opportunity cost also remain constant. That's why it called constant opportunity cost. And also, what is the definition of constant opportunity cost? Those are the things that you should keep in your mind for the exam. Obviously, examiner will check that part, right? Okay, next one, increasing opportunity cost. So write down the reasons with, looking the board. So here, reasons, and then there's an example. Draw the example by yourself, right? And calculate the marginal opportunity cost here. Here at the A point, there's no any marginal opportunity cost. At B point, you have to calculate the marginal opportunity cost. Here 8 to 6, the 10 to 8, the production foregone amount is 2 divided by increased unit X 1 equal 1. Here 8 to 6, foregone amount is 2 divided by increased amount 1 equals 1. Sorry, 2, no? 2, initial one also 2. So third one, 6 to 4, foregone amount is 2 divided by 1, increased amount unit X unit is 1. So here also 2. And 4 to 2, foregone amount is 2 divided by 1 equals 1. Sorry, 2. And here also foregone amount is 2 divided by 1 equals 2. So this is the opportunity cost of marginal opportunity cost of good X, right? So draw the PPC according to this table and write down the opportunity cost of producing 1 unit of X is 2 Y units. 2 Y units. And opportunity cost of producing 1 Y unit is, when you're producing 1 Y units, obviously you have to sacrifice here. When Y production is starting from here, 0 to 2, Y production is starting from 0 to 2 by 2 units, you have to sacrifice X production by 1 unit. So here, for every 2Y production, for every 2Y production, you have to forgo the opportunity cost is 1 X unit. 1 X unit. So for the 1Y production, it should be equal to 0.5 X units. 0.5 X units. So that is it. That's the answer for every 1 Y units. It is 0.5 X units. That's the answer, right? So next one, increasing opportunity cost.